Times Morning News. Good morning. I am Nishit Kumar. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says government is working with long-term vision to create positive environment in the country for today's youth to prosper. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh launches Army's Project Udbhav aimed at integrating ancient wisdom with modern military pedagogy. IMD announces arrival of Northeast Monsoon, Tamil Nadu and Kerala to receive rain under its impact. US imposes sanctions on 3 China-based companies for supplying missile-applicable items and technology to Pakistan. And in ICC Men's Cricket World Cup, India to take on New Zealand in Dharamshala this afternoon. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that the government is working with long-term vision to create positive environment in the country for today's youth to prosper. Speaking at the 125th Foundation Day celebrations of the Scindia School in Gwalior, Mr. Modi said that with confidence the young generation will make India a developed nation in the next 25 years.
देश में एक बहुत ही पॉजिटिव माहौल क्रिएट हो जिसमें आपकी जनरेशन के पास अपॉर्चुनिटीज की कोई कमी ना हो, जिसमें भारत का युवा बड़े सपने देखें और उसे प्राप्त भी करें। आज हमने संकल्प लिया है कि इन अगले 25 सालों में देश को विकसित बनाकर दिखाएंगे और ये भारत की यंग जनरेशन को करना है।
Prime Minister said several pending works such as the abrogation of Article 370, banning of triple talaq and implementation of the goods and services tax have been accomplished in the last 10 years.
हमारी सरकार को 10 साल हो रहे हैं। इन 10 वर्षों में देश ने लॉन्ग टर्म प्लानिंग के साथ जो फैसले लिए हैं वो अभूतपूर्व है। हमने देश को कितने ही पेंडिंग फैसलों के बोझ से मुक्त किया है। 60 साल से डिमांड हो रही थी कि जम्मू कश्मीर से आर्टिकल 370 को हटाया जाए। ये काम हमारी सरकार ने किया।
India has now the world's third largest startup ecosystem, the Prime Minister said, adding that from 100 in 2014, the number of startups have risen to nearly 1 lakh. He said India has the world's second largest base of internet users and stands second in mobile phone manufacturing. Mr. Modi called upon the Scindia School students to adopt a village, focus on cleanliness, remain vocal for local, raise awareness about the benefits of natural farming among farmers, adopt a poor family, consume millets and practice yoga among other things. Madhya Pradesh Governor Mangu Bhai Patel, Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan, Union Ministers Jyotiraditya Scindia, Narendra Singh Tomar and Jitendra Singh were also present on the occasion. Prime Minister has expressed happiness that several people undertook extensive research on his monthly radio program Mann Ki Baat and shared their insightful findings with the masses. In a social media post, the Prime Minister mentioned a book titled Igniting Collective Goodness, which has chronicled how the Mann Ki Baat became a means for societal change. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh launched Army's Project Udbhav, aimed at integrating ancient wisdom with modern military pedagogy. Project Udbhav is a joint collaboration of Indian Army and United Service Institution of India. The project aims to promote indigenous discourse through exploration and integration of the country's ancient strategic acumen into contemporary military domain. Defence Minister also inaugurated the Indian Military Heritage Festival in New Delhi yesterday. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Singh said Indian Military Heritage Festival will inspire the youth of the nation as it showcases the unmatched bravery and invaluable role of the armed forces in the security of the country in the last few decades. The two-day festival aims to celebrate India's rich military culture and heritage through conversations, art, dance, drama, storytelling and exhibitions. The festival seeks to create a benchmark in the domain of public engagement with military history and heritage through interaction while adhering to the goals for developing the armed forces in the 21st century. It also provides a platform for discussing various contemporary issues relating to India and the world pertaining to security, strategy, and international relations. Talking to reporters after inaugurating the Indian Military Heritage Festival, Mr. Singh said that it will also make them enthusiastic to know more about the Indian military and their gallant deeds.
इंडियन मिलिट्री हेरिटेज फेस्टिवल ऑर्गेनाइज करने का ये प्रयास किया है और मैं समझता हूं कि जो भी व्यक्ति इसको देखेगा उसके अंदर कुछ और अधिक जानने की इसके संबंध में जो भी घटनाएं घटित हुई हैं पिछले 1-2 डिकेड्स में एक क्यूरियोसिटी पैदा होगी उसके संबंध में जानने के लिए और मैंने अपने कुछ सुझाव भी दिए हैं। मैं समझता हूं कि इसकी जानकारी तो हमारे देश के नौजवानों को भी होनी चाहिए। स्वाभाविक रूप से इन सब सारी घटनाएं घटित हुई हैं जो हमारे देश के बहादुर जवानों का रोल रहा है, हमारे देश के ऐसे क्रांतिकारियों का की जो भूमिका रही है उससे निश्चित रूप से वो इंस्पायर होंगे।
BJP MP Nishad Dugg yesterday filed a complaint with the anti-corruption ombudsman Lokpal against TMC MP Mahua Moitra, accusing her of taking bribes to raise questions in Parliament. Mr. Dugg has alleged that Ms. Moitra was in India when her parliamentary ID was used in Dubai and claimed that the National Informatics Centre NIC had disclosed the information to probe agencies. In a social media post, the BJP leader said an MP pawned the country's security for some money. The entire Indian government, including the Prime Minister, Finance Ministry and central agencies, uses the NIC, the BJP MP said. Mr. Dugg did not directly name Moitra, who he has accused of accepting bribes and favours for asking questions in the Lok Sabha at the behest of businessman Darshan Hiranandani to target Adani Group and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Ms. Moitra also remained combative and kept up her attack on the Adani Group, alleging the charges had been levelled against her at its behest. Meanwhile, the Trinamool Congress has distanced itself from Mahua Moitra's cash for query case. Talking to reporters, party leader Kunal Ghosh said the related person may answer the questions on the issue. This is Akashwani giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. Welcome back. Today is Maha Ashtami, also known as Durga Ashtami, the 8th day of Navratri Festival. Maha Ashtami is dedicated to the goddess Maha Gauri. Devotees worship the 8th form of goddess Shakti on this day. Bhagavati. Festivities of Shardiya Navratri are being observed throughout the country and are at its peak in the holy town of Katra in Riyasi district of Jammu division, where it is celebrated as Navratri Festival every year. It is for the first time that Karnataka's world-famous Yakshagana theatre, specially prepared on the theme of Mata Vaishno Devi, was showcased before the audience on the inaugural day on October 15th. Yakshagana is a form of dance drama originating from South India and is closely associated with the state of Karnataka. Elaborate and colorful costumes, makeup and masks are among the most distinctive features of this art form. We have more from our correspondent.
Navratri holds a great significance among Hindus as during the 9-day Navratri festival, devotees worship Ma Durga's 9 incarnations, each day dedicated to a different goddess manifestation. They maintain fast, recite shloks, wear new clothes, offer bhog and seek the blessing of goddess for prosperity and joy. These 9 days and 9 nights are dedicated to worship and honor the 9 forms of goddess Durga, who symbolizes female empowerment and courage. People offer prayers to 9 different forms of goddess Durga, honoring the victory of good over evil. Today is Ashtami, the 8th Navratra. On this day, devotees are worshipping Mahagauri and perform various rituals including Kanjak or Kanya Pujan. Immersion of Sak. The devotees grow at their home in different rivers and canals across the Jammu region is the last ritual of the 9-day festival. Thousands of devotees are paying obeisance in different temples of Mata Durga including Bavewali Mata Jammu, Kolkandoli Nagrota, Chichi Mata Samba, Sukrala Mata and Mata Balasundri in Kathua district. During the first 7 7 days of the Navratri Festival, more than 2.47 lakh people visited the Vaishno Devi cave shrine. The Mata Vaishno Devi Shrine Board has organized various events including Dangalam and All India Devotional Song Competition during the 9-day festivity. Wrestlers from Iran, Georgia and various Indian states like Maharashtra, Punjab, Haryana and Rajasthan have participated in the Dangalam competition. Gulshan Rana for Akashvani News, Jammu.
Like other parts of the country, the festival of Maha Ashtami is being celebrated with full devotion in Punjab today. People are worshipping little Kanjikas in their homes. A report.
Today, on the 8th day of Shardi Navratra, the festival of Maha Ashtami is being celebrated with full devotion. Many people keep fast on Navratra and break these fasts by worshipping little girls in their homes on Maha Ashtami. These little girls means Kanjaks, who are considered to be the form of goddess Durga, are being worshipped. Apart from halwa, puri and gram, many types of gifts are also being given to them as prasad.
मेरा नाम मनत है। आज कंजिक भोजन है। मैं 5 साल की हूँ। आज मैं बहुत सुंदर पिंक ड्रेस पहन के रेडी हुई हूँ। मैं बहुत सारे घरों में पूजा की गई। मुझे बहुत सारे घरों में और भी जाना है। मुझे बहुत सारी गिफ्ट्स मिली। मैं बहुत खुश हूँ। जय माता दी। मेरा नाम अमरीन कौर है। आज कंजिके है। कंजिके खान आई हूँ। वहाँ पर हमारे आंटी अंकल ने हमारे पैर धोए, तिलक किया, चुनरी भी दी, खाने के लिए हलवा, पूरी, चनेरी दी और वहाँ हमें खूब सारी गिफ्ट मिले।
Meanwhile, devotees have thronged the temples on this occasion since morning in various parts of Punjab. Shishu Sharma Shantal, Akashvani News, Jalandhar.
US has imposed sanctions on 3 China-based companies for supplying missile applicable items and technology for Pakistan's ballistic missile program. The US State Department said that the sanctions are being imposed as part of the global non-proliferation regime. China has been the main supplier of arms and defense equipment to Pakistan's military modernization program. The 3 companies sanctioned are General Technology Limited, Beijing Luo Technology Development Company Limited, and Shangzhou Utake Composite Company Limited. The sanctions comes days after Pakistan conducted the launch of the Ababil ballistic missile system. India Meteorological Department has announced that the arrival of Northeast Monsoon in the country. The IMD said rainfall is expected over Tamil Nadu and Kerala under its influence. It said the Northeast Monsoon began after the robust northeasterly winds strengthen over the south and central Bay of Bengal. And in the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup, India will take on New Zealand at the Himachal Pradesh Cricket Association Stadium in Dharamshala today. The match will start at 2 p.m. India and New Zealand are the only 2 teams in the ongoing ICC World Cup with unbeatable records. Both sides have won all their 4 matches. India will be coming into the match with 3 consecutive wins against Australia, Pakistan and Bangladesh, and men in blue will look forward to continue their winning streak. On the other hand, New Zealand also remains unbeaten in the tournament with winning their last match against Afghanistan. Currently, New Zealand tops the point table, followed by India on the 2nd spot. And now for a look at today's newspapers, it's over to Subhadra Ramachandran.
Thank you, Nishad. ISRO conduct test flight for Gaganyaan mission. Headlines in the Sun Times. Egypt opens borders, aids Gaza is a top story in Sunday Pioneer. Nawaz Sharif returns to Pakistan ahead of 2024 poll, says the Hindu. In Rajasthan Assembly elections, Gehlot, pilot in Congress first list. Boost for Vasundhara in BJP's second list is the front page story in Sunday Express. ICICI Bank Q2 profit soars 36%, says the Economic Times. Indian shoppers getting a test of high life this festive season is the headline in Financial Express. And finally, clash of the table toppers is the box story in Sunday Times as India takes on New Zealand in high voltage World Cup fixture in Dharamshala today. And with that, it's back to you, Nishad.
Thank you, Subhadra. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says government is working with long-term vision to create positive environment in the country for today's youth to prosper. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh launches Army's Project Udbhav aimed at integrating ancient wisdom with modern military pedagogy. IMD announces arrival of Northeast Monsoon, Tamil Nadu and Kerala to receive rain under its impact. US imposes sanctions on 3 China-based companies for supplying missile applicable items and technology to Pakistan. And in ICC Men's Cricket World Cup, India to take on New Zealand in Dharamshala this afternoon. For details of these stories and more, log on to our website newsonair.gov.in and News on AIR app. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.